The hard times and in the current situations that the country is going through, a noble entity has to rise, an entity of students, activists who put their country ahead of their future in order to initiate change. We have done some interviews with some of them. Let's see what they have to say and what they did.
مبدئيا انا شايف ان احسن حاجه في السترايك او في الستودنت اكتيفيزم اللي حصل في الجامعه مؤخرا يعني هو تحالف قوى الجامعه.
The best thing that happened about the student movement that took place on campus was the unity between all university sectors. In other words, the students were not standing all alone, but there were staff, faculty, workers, as well as students all united together. The main thing that strengthened the strike was the unity in demands. We were not divided and we had one united list of demands among all university sectors. I think this is just the start and not the end by any means. We have some problems in the university that we have been working on for a while. We began to take action towards finding a solution by starting a movement last March right after the Egyptian revolution. But the university's responses didn't meet our expectations. Therefore, we are organizing another movement that will be taking place on the 16th of October, where we will begin an open-ended sit-in till our demands are met.
احنا عملنا اضراب جامد في الجامعة عندنا بعد الثورة على طول.
We began a protest in our university right after the Egyptian revolution. The protest ended up with positive results. It lasted for 2 days, and by the second day, all our demands were met. The only demand that was not approved and we are still negotiating to get is to sit in for a meeting with our board of trustees in order to negotiate some issues such as the budget. Apart from this, we are totally satisfied with all what we have on our plates.
مشاكل الفلوس القليلة اللي بتجيلنا عن طريق مجلس الأمنا. غير كده كل حاجة عندنا شغالة واحنا شغالين كويس، حتى الطلبة عندنا مسيطر جامد في الجامعة.
احنا بدأنا في الجامعة عندنا ان احنا السنة اللي فاتت في تاني سمستر كان الحكومة أخذت مننا الكامبس بتاعنا.
We have started in our university a movement from the second semester of last year, when the government overtook our new campus. So we made several strikes and sit-in, seeking officials to discuss the situation after we wrote a petition signed by many of the students. Then, we were working to solve other problems such as the several conflicts with the Vice President of Student Affairs, which ended with him fighting with me and threatening me with suspension. As for now, we are organizing our next move, either to strike or to discuss the matter with the President of our university quickly.
هنجتمع المفروض مع رئيس الجامعة حوالي الأسبوع اللي جاي.
طيب احنا بدأنا بعد الثورة. كانش عندنا.
We began right after the Egyptian revolution as we didn't have a student union in our university, and the university's administration was standing against us and threatening us by the state security and the old regime. But we insisted on what we want, and we decided to challenge them. We began with organizing a protest at our university campus. The administration tried to put it to an end several times, reaching the extent of expelling us from university. But thanks God, and with the support of our fellow students, we got back and we were able to found our student union. After the Egyptian revolution took place on the 25th of Jan, where all Egyptians united for change, the Egyptian students learned to stand for their rights and to be active. They learned that when people stand for their rights and demand change, they get it. They learned that it is their role to proudly stand up and walk like real Egyptians. It is time for students to act. It is time to collectively move and change. It is time now to remove the corruption from the Egyptian community and the Egyptian universities. And to initiate change, these students have chosen to act. So what about you?
كل شارع في بلادي صوت الحرية